Oh shit, hang on. Is anybody there? Oh God, what did I say, Colin? What did I say about hating Windows? No, sorry, I didn't say I hate Windows. I said Windows has actually been all right to me. Um, yeah, I take that all back. Anyway, listen, you can thank Dell for getting me back. It seems to be. It seems to be. What do you mean? No, it's empty. What are you talking about? No, it's empty. What are you on about? Don't say things like that because I've no idea what you're talking about. Um, what was I talking about? Yeah, Dell seems to think because I've had all these problems with my computer, um, I've been plugging in various USB drives and all that kind of stuff, and Dell seems to think that because what I need to do is uninstall all the USB hubs, which will then force and you can just fuck right off, Mr. Flanagan. Kidding, mate. What was going to say? Yeah, if you uninstall all the USB ports, then it should effectively force Windows to kind of find what's there, if that makes any sense. So yeah, thanks to Bill Gates and his wonderful operating system, it's going to be an hour. It was going to be 8 till 10. It's going to be 20:57 until 10 o'clock. So yeah, I'm in a foul mood. Um, what I'm going to do, if I can find it. By the way, I'll say here and now, if it crashes again, we're done. You and I are finished. It wasn't you, it's me. Trust me, I can't take it anymore. It's not fair in either you or I. Why should we both be miserable? Honestly, it's me, it's not you. Right, anyway, where are we? Where are we? Matron! Right, let's have a look. I can't even think what the hell I was meant to be doing again. Right, bring up me notepad. Right, we've got an hour to do some. We're going to play some shit games. So, come on. Right, give me some shit games. Don't ask for me to play Squidge because you can't play it. Um, Preferably Evening Milestar, preferably games that we don't play very often. Right, okay, Hercules, we've got to play that. Got to play Auf Wiedersehen Pet. It can be in any system, by the way. Auf Wiedersehen Pet. Obviously, got to have a bit of green beret on the C16. That's the law. Not very well, Milestar. Yeah, my computer's been giving me no end of problems. So I was meant to be, I was meant to be in this at 8 o'clock, and I was, and then immediately my camera froze, and then I spent the last hour with Del Boy fucking about with the camera. C16, what else? Right, hard driving, or is it hard driving? Driving on the, that's got to be the C, yeah, it's got to be the, I hope you're practicing your super sidekicks, Craig, because, yeah, I'll own your arse, mate, in a couple of weeks' time. Possibly not, but anyway, hard driving C64. We want to also have, I think we want to have the Amiga. Yeah, what we're looking for. Evening, Keith. How are you? C64 Super Hang On. I'm not aware of that one. C64 Super Hang On. Right, we do only have an hour. What was I putting in there? Yeah, Cisco heat. We need a bit of Cisco heat. We need. Yeah, I'm going to put in We obviously have to play Crazy Kong. We also need, or Crazy Long as I've called it. Crazy Kong. Outrun Amiga. Oh, contentious. Outrun Amiga. Outrun. See, if you'd said C64, I would have went, nah, don't agree with that. I actually think that Outrun on the C64 is not completely wank. Yeah, we've got Cisco Heat. What is that Formula One game by Analog? I can never remember the name of it. You know, the one where you crash on when you hit a bale of hay, you crash, you explode. What's it called again? Is it Grand Prix? I can't remember. What was it called? You know the one I'm talking about. Belle on the Amiga. Not familiar with that one. I'll give that a go. If it's shit, we can play it. There's tons of games. Anyway, let's kick off. Oh, right. Tell me, Milestar, does Novabug have problems like this? I don't think he does. Grid Start, that's the one. Ah, Grid Start, yeah, that was one of the earliest games I ever bought on the Amiga. Right, I think we've probably got enough. Amiga, right, okay, let's, now, like I said, if this crashes, we are done. We're finished. Oh, sorry, I was messing about with, seeing if the, right, Hercules, is it Hercules, I think? Soccer pinball, I'm not familiar with that one. We'll leave that just now because I think we don't want that, we want this. Sorry, Keith, Thundercats Amiga. Yeah, I'll stick that on, I'll fling that on. There's a lot of Amiga love or anti-love. Thundercats and the Amiga. There's got to be BMX Racers. I've added that one. I don't think I have BMX Racers. See, I was going to say any C16 game, but I know that's not the case. There are a lot of good games. Right, what are we doing here? We don't want that. We want this. And it's... Yeah, after this stream is finished, Craig has very kindly, or Del Boy, has very kindly offered to try and help me get my computer working again. Castlevania, the Amiga version, right? I've not got that. Is that bollocks? Seriously? Right, here we go. I can hardly hear that. How's the volume? Right, let's give it a go. Number of players. Right, so far so good. So what are you actually trying to do here? Oh, you want to get to the door. Arse biscuits. Oh, for fuck's sake. Castle, was that, I thought that was a new game that came out. So there was actually Castlevania, I never realised that. I'm paranoid at... Right. Oh, fuck off. Come on, seriously. I think that must have been an April Fool's joke to give it a sizzler. It's just... Now, come on, where do you go from here, as Nick Hayward once said? Can we get up here? No! Jesus. Oh, fucking hell. A sizzler in my arsehole, it's the wrong way. have been taking the piss when they made this. It's just ridiculous. It's just Has anybody ever in the history of time completed this game? Or not completed, sorry, completed a level? We're on fire now, folks. Can we go? So you have to go up there and then along the ropes. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. This is going to be a jump and a half. Now, this is where... Oh, come on! Oh, bollocks. Yes. It's just mental. So you can't go up that way. Oh, wait a minute, you have... No, wait a minute. Right, so you have to go to the left, somehow jump over that crab thing, climb up 2 ropes, across, and then somehow jump over the spiders. So what we need to do is we need to run like fuck and jump. I mean, even just getting a hold of the ropes is just stupid. If you didn't actually play this yourself, you'd think that I was just being completely extra wank, but trust me, folks, it's just stupid. Oh, come on, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I did mean to do that, but that's probably the wrong thing. Oh, can we go down the cloud? Can we go down the cloud? What do you think? No. I wonder if you played this game for an hour, would you actually complete a level? I mean, I suppose it's a bit like China Miner. You're going to eventually do it once you know how to do it. Oh, come on. Even if you go to the top, you fall. Right, I can't get over there. Right, one last go. Oh, Jesus Christ. So we've got to jump. I don't think that's possible, you know that? Ah. Right, enough of that. Hercules. Right, if you think that was a shockeroonie, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm going to assume that they wouldn't have included it. The person that made up all these, cassette ports, cassette images. There's no way. There's no way that they were going to make a cassette, a cartridge image of this game. It is so bad. You actually 400. Did I get any score there? 498,000. Was that a game for the kerfuffle thing? Was it per chance? Oh wait a minute. I need to attach the cartridge and then load the game. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Yeah, this is. I mean, for starters, look at how whoever came up with the font for that. It's just awful. It's not centralized. Yeah. Right. Okay. J for joystick. Instructions. Yeah, let's get the instructions. There we go. Yeah. Now I've got to say this. Auf Wiedersehen Pet is one of the finest pieces of TV that was made in the 80s. Me, my mum and dad used to watch it religiously, and it's one of these TV programs I do stroker. I'm sure I saw an adult film called that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how many times I've seen Auf Wiedersehen Pet. It tends to be the first and second series that I'll watch over and over again, but it's a kind of a memory thing for me, not a memory, a nostalgia thing for me. Happy times, the 1980s. Anyway, following the ups and downs, he strives to earn enough marks to keep him in beer. Oh, I suppose I see what I've done there, German beer, during his German sojourn. Temporary stay, okay. The first part of his venture, Oz must lay bricks as quickly as possible. Dot, 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 dots. I don't know what the apostrophe is. The more bricks, comma, space, the more points. Exclamation mark. But standing in his way are queer-looking Erics. Yeah, nice to see that the woke brigade is, yeah, back in 80s. Should he knock into one of them or lay a brick where there isn't one underneath, then Achtung and on your bike. Keep an eye out for tumbling trowels as well. So the red thing is a brick, and the what looks like a robot is actually a German citizen, and an arrow pointing northwest, southwest even is a trowel. Press any key to continue. Is that it in this section? Always finds himself right. Let's just, yeah, okay. Press any key to continue. Now, please remember, this game was a full price game. It came out in 1985. It came out after uh, Impossible Mission came out. Just think about that for a second. I think it also came out after Drop Zone and like Beachhead Raid over Moscow. Yeah, and they actually tried to sell this. No, you can escape that. I love how they just use the fact that they've captured the scale of Oz in the wall. Now, I'm a health and safety guy in my job. Oh, wait a minute, is that swap joystick? Right, I'm in the wrong port. I would say it is, Craig. At least there was a challenge in Greenberry. This is just, and you can't skip this. You cannot skip this. You've got to wait in this. And if you press escape, it's not even written in basic. And apparently that is uncanny. That is Dusseldorf by night. Fort Apocalypse came out in 1982. Yeah. All right, we're not going to get an attempt to do the first one right. Beer Keller. So there's a little mini Oz. He's going up in a lift, apparently. I can't even remember what he's trying to do here. What is he trying to do here? I can't remember. Am I trying to pick up the little red guys? No! Laggy as hell. I hope you mean it's a pish game as opposed to the stream's a bit laggy. Right, this is me. I'm apparently pished, and I'm attempting to get back to the. Now you need to look out here. You need to take memorize where all these police cars are and all the lights, because it'll then go dark. So I need to keep to the left, and then when I get up as far as count, I need to move to the right. Yeah, seriously. Hey Christian, how you doing, mate? I'm here for a lovely accent. I don't normally play shite like this, and this is just something a bit fun. Now this part here, folks, is it getting dark. Now you can't skip this. Pressing fire button does nothing. You've actually got to sit and wait for this to fill in. I don't know why that light is blanking. Can you imagine? Think of this for a second. Can you imagine it's Christmas 1985? You've been waiting for Christmas to come. You're 10 years old. You run downstairs. You see this big box, Commodore 64. You rip the paper off it. Commodore 64, yay! Oh, and don't worry, son. There's a game as well. Auf Wiedersehen, pet. This is the game that your folks bought you. I think there would be a murder. Actually, I really do. I think you would, and I think you'd be absolutely within your rights to commit a murder if your parents bought you this. And this is the thing. If my mum and dad had known about this game, see, I'm an old bloke. I'm old. I never got games bought for me. I had to. Oh, I have no idea what happened here. I don't know what happened. No idea what. I turned my head for 2 seconds. I think I've just fucked up. I had to buy games myself, and if my mum and dad had seen this game, they would have probably bought it for me because they would have thought, our son loves Auf Wiedersehen Pet. He's going to love the computer game. And to be fair, I would have probably thought, yeah, go for it. Jesus. Anyway, that's enough of that complete and utter wank. And the next one in my list now, sorry, Craig. Um, it's yeah. Now this is a game. I'm going to take credit for this game. Um, I first discovered this a couple of years ago, and it was when I was doing the Arcade Perfect My Arse, and I was doing one for Green Beret, and I loaded this, and I quite literally couldn't believe how awful this game was. Tap, tap. I really couldn't, and I kind of spoke about it. Oh, I thought it was Auf Wiedersehen, pet. I did speak about it, and then everybody now kind of talks about the game as being bad. I'm going to take credit for being one of the first to kind of make people aware. Even Ashens, he'd brought out a book, and I had spoke about this game before he did. Yeah, it's awful. Is it Run? I can't remember. Run. Oh, load. Why is my L not working? Load. Comma one, comma one. Is it? Yeah, we still don't know who wrote this. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to see if there's a tape. There has to be. Yeah. Bin games. What we're looking for, Green Beret. Yeah, I do apologise, but I rather Ghosts and Goblins. I don't recall that actually. That's another tab file. How do we load tab files? Is it just load? Eh, load tab. Is it just load? Yeah. Unsurprisingly, nobody wanted to put their name to this. Oh, I could do with a drink of juice. Yeah, the elusive stab to start. If there was ever a sort of a title page that would get Daily Express and Daily Mail readers up in arms, it is this game. Did you not get the beeps and little fart sounds, Craig, when this was loading? Because it's strangely quiet. Now, one thing about the Mister Nova load, Nova bug, yeah. I guess if a Nova load doesn't load, then technically it's a Nova bug. Controversial opinion. Don't worry, Scott. I'm kind of. I agree with you. I'm not. It's absolutely not a pish game, not at all. I could never really get on with it. There you go. There is the title screen, stab to start. So let's stab. Now it looks like he's got a Christmas stocking on his arm. Oh fuck. Fuck. Game over. Now oddly when you're if you pull down and then fire, he stands up to stab. And then he lies down again. So there's not an awful lot. Fuck, game over. That's 2 games. Somebody should be counting how many games I can play in a minute. Ugh, horrible push scrolling. Yeah. Oh, fuck. This is legendary. I mean, this game. I would have to. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. His little leg kicks forward. And the weird thing is, I mean, if you see him when he's running from left to right, he looks kind of all right. He's got his Christmas stocking on his arm. So he's not even stabbing, he's just punching you with his Christmas stocking. But when you turn, see, he looks kind of all right there. But when you turn and go that way, look at his leg. His leg, he's got a little, look at his leg sticking out. It's like a little stick, a little hook leg. Look, what's he got on? He looks like Oscar Pistorius. He's got these running blades on. Look, wait a minute, see, he's got a running blade on. Look. Aha, not so smart now, are you? Let's see if we can get to the bomber. I don't even know if there is a bomber in this one. It's got the world's worst. I turned to glance at the. Oh god, I turned to glance at the glance at the comments, and then I died. Now you'll see at the top where it says score. You'd almost think that it crashed. There's a flashing cursor. Quite what it's doing, I don't know. I've somehow managed to get 33,000 points, which I think is impressive. What's more impressive is I've managed to play this for about 86 seconds, which, you know, I think you've got to give credit where credit is due. You can apparently jump like that. You can jump, see? Yep. It feels more like, look at his little blade. Oh, he could just kick them and stab them with his bladed foot. Yeah, I love how all the action. Oh shit, that was never going to end well. I love how all the action just stops. Oh fucking hell! Come on, game over. Jesus Christ. You'll see at the top as well where it says score 600, stab to start. Then there's some little bizarre. What is that? Is that the sickle from the Russian flag? Don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, if there's any redeeming features about this, the background looks kind of all right. Yeah, it's glitch central as well. Yeah, I mean, when he walks over anything, it blanks out. I'm trying to see have the. Oh yeah, they've got. You'll notice that the player sprite. Uh, you'll notice the player sprite has is identical apart from the colour to the Russians. Right, I think we've seen enough. Now I'm genuinely trying to. I think I have managed to get to the second, not the second level per se. Fucking hell. Last go. Second stage. I think the best tactic is literally to run like fuck. He's going to shoot me, isn't he? He is going to shoot me. Oh, he's disappeared. Let's go up here. He just leaps. Oh. Bugger off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Okay, right. That is Green Beret. Right, next one, sticking with the C64. I notice it's all Commodore 64 games and Amiga games. Good news, Dale. The camera is rock solid so far. Let's hope I can get everything else working. Right, let's go for what we're looking for now. Now, I don't know if it's... oh, we need to go... This is a core. We want to go back to C64. Yep, next stop, C64 game. We're going to look for... Hopefully it's a cartridge. And we're going to be looking for... hard driving. Hard driving. See, it might not... it's not there. It might be a multi-load. Let's go to game-based Mister. It's going to be there somewhere. Hard driving. There we are. And we're doing disc, I think it is. Yeah, thank you very much to everybody that's tuned in this evening. Don't get excited. Yeah, feast your eyes and ears on this, folks, because this is as good as it's going to get. I just find it astonishing that such a exemplary cracking group like Hokuto Force would actually put their name to something that is so woefully pish. Right, return to exit. Yeah, I had a few USB issues tonight. Yeah, with my PC. Hopefully you'll see. I'm not going to keep going on about it. I don't monetize streams because I don't want unlimited. No. I don't want people getting fucking adverts in the middle. Now see, you get to this and you think, oh, so far so good, until you start the game. And again, you think, you know what, this looks all right. This actually looks all right. Starting, yeah, I think we'll just go for some speed, I think. No, we'll go for a stunt. Yeah, that's more exciting. And then it immediately jumps into a Spectrum emulator. Now, do not adjust your glasses. We are doing, I don't know what speed we're doing. Now, the problem with this game is when you start turning left, you immediately have to start turning right. And when you start turning right, you immediately have to start turning left. And you then spend the next 23 seconds constantly pulling the infernal joystick from left to right whilst trying not to oversteer like I'm doing here. Off-road, bugger off. Colin, have you just played Hercules? Yeah, I mean, how anybody thought that this game warranted a release. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible. Oh, hold on to your hats, folks. We're going to do a big jump here, I think. I can turn slightly. Thanks. Thanks, Craig. We'll have a look at that shortly. Yeah, like I said, apologies about. You know what, Colin? It's probably like. It'll be like what China Miner was to me. Everybody's go, oh, China Miner's shite, and I was the one that sort of said, yeah, it's a terrible game. But then I stuck with it, and it got to a point I liked the challenge of it. So yeah, I kind of get why you probably quite like Hercules. It's like any game, well, apart from this game. If you stick at it, you're going to get some sort of enjoyment out of it. Yeah, it looks like that house is moving towards me, or is that a car? We shall never know. It's just... it's just trying to go in a straight line as a challenge. Fucking hell. Oh, hold on to your hats, folks. We're going round the loop. Oh, wow, bollocks. Where am I going? I have not got a clue where I am. Off-road, apparently. Oh, there's that house again. Oh, fuck. The problem comes when you start turning. And then you spend, like I said, the next 20 odd seconds wrestling with the controls. Right, that is quite enough of that. That is just woeful. Sticking with woeful, let's load up the Amiga. Yeah, fast paced. Actually, I'm going to jump to the game that we were talking about earlier on. This was a game. This one you're going to see here was a game that it was one of the first games I ever bought. I bought it from a little. I don't know where it was. I think it was maybe down towards like Leith Walk. It was a public domain library place, and yeah, they had public domain games, but they also had this game that looked uncannily like not pit stop. It looked uncannily like pole position, and yeah, I bought it. I thought, yeah, look at the screenshots now. Is it here? It is there. Yeah, I saw the pictures. I thought that looks good. It's well, yeah. I'll let you decide for yourself. It's fundamentally flawed. Now, see, this is what happened in early 16-bit games. They had these shit games with digitized sound, so you immediately thought, I can hell, listen to that sound. Written by D. Cowham, art by S. Redpath. Right, and then you've got Michael Jackson on the podium. You've got Boris Johnson on the left, and you have, I don't know who that is on the right, Elon Musk, possibly, because it says Elon. Look, it says Elon on his overall. Yeah. Okay, right, let's get going. Milestar has already decided it gets 3.44 out of 10. I think you're being awfully generous. Right, I don't think you can pick. I think you just, oh, you can. Right, how do we play? Ah, you go to done. Like, what is the easiest one? I'm thinking Silverstone. So, right, I've just started. Oh, you've got a booster. Right, okay. Now you're thinking, what's wrong with this? It looks fine. Right, hold it forwards, and we're moving. Now you're thinking, oh, you're being unfair in this. Is it automatic gears? No, is it buggery? Yeah, now you're thinking, well, there's nothing wrong with this. What are you complaining about? You will see shortly. I need to drop down a gear. You know, whoever did the sprites for the car was fine. Whoever did the road, there you go, fundamental flaw number one. You hit a, holy shit, you hit a bale of hay and you explode in a fireball. God. First gear just goes mental. Second gear, not too bad. Jesus, kaboom. God, Keith, you still got problems with your internet. Who is it you're with? You seem to have non-stop issues with your internet. That's bollocks. Sorry, I'm too busy looking at comments there. Did anybody else do what I do when you're playing games that are stupidly hard? You just deliberately stay in first and second gear because you can control it. Now the problem, the fundamental flaw with this game is your car is quite simply too big for the track. You'll see here when I go around the corner, I'm almost taking up the entire road, and then that observation will become evident shortly once I get lapped. Once cars start to overtake me, they will quite literally come up from behind, misses, and yeah, take me out, so to speak. And there's no mirrors, so you don't know when they're going to appear. Yeah, the CRT thing on the Mister is really nice. As I says, if they'd stopped explosions when you hit a bale of hot straw or hay, whatever the fuck it is, and made the car smaller, it would have been actually quite a nice little. I mean, watch this. Boom! Right, let's do. Watch this. Boof! Right, I want you to let you see what happens when the car's coming up from behind. Sorry, Craig, you should have told me, mate. I would try and watch my P's and Q's. You should know by now that, yeah, it can be. The language can be colourful from time to time in this channel. See ya. Up to 6th gear. There we go. Why am I just. How do you do boost? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, right. Oh, I don't know how you do boost. Come on. Right, watch. You'll see here. I will have somebody come up from behind and then take me out. Fucking hell. At least he was on fire. Yeah, if you sit in the middle of the track. See, it's not going to do it now that I've said what's going to happen. It's not working. Come on. Yeah, it's more, I think, if you're turning like that. Yeah, don't stay in 2nd gear and it's fine. Oh, Christ, you just stopped dead. What's going on? Right, anyway, listen, that's I think that's quite enough of that's quite enough of that. It could have been evening, Mark. How are you, mate? You're going to get back to me about the nice and nasty. Let me know, mate. And a happy new year to you too, sir. Yeah, that's quite enough of that. It could have been. It could have not appeared in this list if they had just behaved themselves. Right, that was Grid Trap. We're going to stick with Amiga. In fact, we're just going to press delete, like so. And we're going to leap over to another. How do you get back? We're going to leap across to another driving game. And this time, if we can find it, it's Cisco Heat. I think it's some illegal race with the police. Again, you think, wow, Luke's the dog's bollocks. Listen to that sound. Okay, yeah, a few new faces. Always nice to see people. Again, this looks alright. Graphics are quite nice. Actually, I think it's the C64 version of this is even worse. How do I... Alright, there we go. Oh wait a minute, is it fire button? No, it's not, it's hold forward. No, actually, it's... This isn't the one I was thinking of. It was the C64 one, which is... to be... Right, yeah, sorry, right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna jump back across the C64. Yeah, Cisco Heat, that's the one we're wanting. Game base Mister, and we're wanting Cisco Heat, so it's going to be CHHI. It's going to be it's going to be in there, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Yeah, it is going to be in there. No, it's not. What am I doing? It's going to be in there. You fool. Cisco heat. There we are. Yeah, this is the one that I was. Is it just run? No, it's not. I think it's that. I think. Okay, another nice little intro. Sadly, the game is wank. How does Afterburner look on the C64? Just recently learned there was a port only played in the Mega Drive. I will, if you want to see it, Christian, I will give it a go. CN sequence now. Yeah, let's watch it. There we go. We've completed the game. Now we don't have to play it. Congratulations, you won. You broke every rule in the book. Now get back out there. Yeah, that's worth playing. Now we have to reset the damn thing. There you go. You've just seen the end of the game. Now we're doing for time 21:41. We've still got 19 minutes. Right, we don't want to see the end of the game because we've already seen it. It's a screenshot. Unlimited time. Nope, nope, nope. Right, here we go. Yeah, image works. Right, here we go. Now we are actually moving. We're apparently doing speed. 18 miles an hour. Now you'll notice, yeah, the frames per second are like 4. Now you'll see the cars don't incrementally get bigger, they just sort of like, the scaling's all over the place. The thing is, the little police car looks alright. Now I am in, oh no, I'm now in. Can you imagine if Outrun was like this? Outrun looks like arcade perfect compared to this. Yeah, we're doing 170 miles an hour. Yeah, and cars that, some of the cars actually appear bigger when they're in the foreground. There is absolutely zero, I mean zero, yeah, I mean zero impression of speed. That was a bit risky doing that. I could have totally fucked up. Yeah, can you imagine if your mum bought you Auf Wiedersehen Pet and Cisco Heat for the Commodore 64? I'm nothing. All I'm doing is holding the joystick forwards. I'm not even looking at the screen. Look, I'm just holding the joystick forwards. Yeah. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just holding the joystick forwards. And yeah, I've apparently got a score. Have you seen enough? You don't have to do anything. I can actually go like that with my eyes shut. I'm not even got my eyes open, and I'm playing it. That's how bad this game is. Is it game over yet? Oh no, I'm apparently doing quite well. Right, I think that's enough of that complete shit. Right, just for Christian, we're going to take a look at now. Interestingly, there is actually 2 versions of Afterburner on the C64. There was one by, I think it's American Sega, and there's a British version. Hey Lewis, how you doing, buddy? And what we're looking for, the AFG, it's going to be in there. Yeah, I think there's 2 versions. Afterburner. I think one of them is not actually that bad. No, it's not there. Where am I doing? It's AG. Afterburner. There we go. Right, Afterburner. Right, okay. Reset. Set. Okay, case you're wondering, folks, anyone that's maybe new to the channel, I use a Mister, which is a FPG device, which if you're like me, you'll think, I have no idea what that means. It's a little box about, I don't know what the size of a box. It's about the size of that coffee cup. If I had a banana, I could show you. It's about the size of that coffee cup, but it's flat. It's kind of like that. And it just plays games. It's fantastic. If you're into your classic retro kind of games for your 8 bits, 16 bits, they've even got support for Atari Jaguar now. Now, I don't know what one this is. This is Afterburner. Let's just play it. Music. We'll go for sound effects, I think. The problem with this game, see, that's not too bad. The problem with this game is it's virtually zero gameplay. See, I don't think that's too bad. I think that actually looks kind of alright. The whole point of Afterburner is it's about getting to sit in the cockpit, and you've got, well, what was at that point some incredible looking graphics. It's like exhilarating to play. It's kind of like a budget version of Res, only not as good. Has anybody not played Res? If you've not, where have you been? It's one of the finest kind of mind relaxation games you can play in the Dreamcast. Fantastic. I think it also came out for the PlayStation 2, but I think all the snobs like myself say the Dreamcast is the one to play. I don't really know what the difference is, but because it was original, us purists will say, oh, no, you've got to play the Dreamcast one. PS2, push. Oh, harsh. Milestar, 2.77. That's harsh. Are you harsh on Novabug's channel? I bet you are. I hope you are. Right, I think we've allegedly completed the first level. Yeah. Res on VR is fantastic. I think this is all right. When you consider what they were trying to port, I think this is all right. As Christian, are you still watching this? Yeah, this is all right. This is not shite. It's actually. Anyway, enough of the jelly and ice cream. Let's take a look at the other version. Because there were two. Now I don't know what one that was. I think that's probably the better one. I might be mistaken. So that was that. I'm thinking, I don't know, E. I'm thinking this is the USA one. Let's give it a go. I would say so. I think that's quite impressive for what it is. There you go. Afterburner USA. You're absolutely more than welcome, Squire. Christian, just out of interest, because I'm always interested in how people. I'm very lucky. My channel is not a big channel; it's a very, very small channel. But I'm very lucky that I have got a lot of people that that come back, regulars that watch it, which is fantastic. But I'm always interested when somebody appears out of nowhere. But I mean, we had a chap from Argentina appeared last week. I'm just always curious as to, was there a particular video that popped up that you went, oh, I'll need to take a look at this ugly Scots guy, see what that's about. I'm always interested how people find the channel. Reset high scores. Right, this is the American one. Now, I thought the American one was maybe the better of the two. I might be wrong. I might be right. We'll find out in a second once this loads. Yeah, let me know how. Oh, well, a minute, Milestar, you're obviously reading my mind. You're already predicting that this one is going to be better. I think you might have to eat your words somehow. I think this one's going to be worse, but we shall see. Let's get the drum roll going. It's got a bit of speech, bloody hell. You always know that when it's a gimmick, you know it's going to be shite. Right, created by Oh, he's got maniacs in noise. Hmm. Steve, you've hit 400 subs. Well done, Squire. Christ, it took me about bloody 5 years to get to that. Fantastic, mate, and very well deserved. Right, don't know how to start this infernal game. Swap joystick. Try this. Insert coin. How do you start? Oh, is it doing something? Yeah, let me know, Christian. Always interested to know how people come across my channel. Yeah, and thanks to Mark, and I know I'm like your granddad that goes over and over again. After I just got to 500 subscribers, and I had this. There was a complete cock at work. Took the piss out of me. He thought it was hilarious that I had a YouTube channel, and I took my channel down. And thanks. Well, I'll let you make your own mind up whether you want to thank him or not, or condemn him. But Mark, he put out a video asking people to resubscribe to my channel, because when I took my channel down and then went back up, it disappeared. I lost all my I think I went down to something like 32 subscribers. It was a weird thing, and thanks to Mark, he got me right back up to 500 within a couple of weeks. So I'll be forever grateful to Mark for doing that. He is quite literally the tallest guy you will ever see. It's funny because when we met at Play Blackpool one year, I just had to kind of look and I could see his head. I'm one of the shortest people you ever meet. Right, this game doesn't want to work. You can don't apologise to me, Mark. Apologise to everybody. Yeah, fuck the bullies. That's what I say. Right, I don't think this is working. Right, we're going to have to sadly move on from this. Right, we're going to play one of my favourites. It's a game that if you've ever watched any of my Arcade Perfect My Arses, you will recognise this game. It was the first ever game I loaded on my Commodore 64. I bought it. I think it was £7.99. I bought this and Frogger 64. And it was a game that Del Boy actually featured in his. This should be. Maybe it's not in here. Yeah, it was a game that he's played. I asked him to play this game, and if I can find it, it's Crazy Kong by Interceptor Software. Doesn't matter, Del. You know what? It's. I think the more generic or sort of like channel you have, the easier it is to pick up uh, subscribers, because your blogs are very personal. Somebody that stumbles on your blog probably isn't going to it might be actually isn't going to probably watch it, because they're thinking, I don't know who this person is. Steve just puts out lots of video games, and that's you're always going to attract people. If somebody wants to watch somebody playing Manic Miner, they're going to go, oh, there's somebody there. But I've stumbled on videos and they're like, don't know what this is. So never ever let it bother you about how many subs you've got. Crazy. Oh, I did see it there. Crazy. No, I'm not seeing it. Crazy Carly. I'm going to. Sorry, I'm fucking about here, right? Uh, crazy Kong. I should know because I did buy the game. I've actually got the original. Crazy Kong 64. Yeah. There we are. There we are. Reset, set. See, that's my take on Duran Duran. And it loads instantly. So just cast your back to 1983. Just got my Commodore 64. I'll load this game, and this is the very first game that I see. And yeah, I stuck with it. Right, press any key. This game is broken beyond belief. You've got to collect the diamonds, You look like I don't even know how to describe what you look like. What do you look like? You look like a pneumatic hammer. Oh fuck! You also explode when you come into contact with a barrel. I never ever managed to get off the first level. The hilarious thing with this one, the hammer can last anywhere from like a minute to like a quarter of a second. Bollocks. You can also jump with the hammer. You can also climb ladders with the hammer. I think you're being extra generous to call it a man. It looks nothing like anything. I don't think you even have to be facing the barrel to destroy it. See what I mean? It just what do you call it? It just disappears. You've no. I mean, it's a bit like, I suppose you could say, you know, arcade Donkey Kong. You don't know how long the ladder's going to last, but you have a rough idea. Wait a minute, is it my imagination or are these barrels changing colour? Maybe not. Right, let's. Now, as soon as you get to the top, your ladder disappears. So just, not your ladder, your hammer. There we are. Now, when I asked Dale to play this, I was actually really impressed that he managed to get off the first level. Oh fuck! It does, right? I wasn't too sure. I thought they were changing colour. Now, there's probably a pattern to this. No! Bollocks. Right, we'll give one last go. What will we play? Let's try C64 Super Hang On. We'll make that the last game. Before Dell is going to try and help me fix my computer. What are we looking for? Super Hang On. ST Sup Super Sunday. Super Hang On. Right, I've probably played this in when I've done an arcade perfect my arse. Don't remember anything about it. Christian is saying, or could it be Gadget UK who recommended you? I do remember when I found you, but must admit, yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Christian. Yeah, nothing like getting over a broken relationship than watching a fat old bloke like me playing games not very well. I've not seen Gadget UK for a wee while. He's a cracking lad. What are we looking for? Yeah, we're going to do shift and escape. Now listen, Dale, we're going to make this one the last game. Apparently, this is the ultimate version. Steve Barrett, graphics by Daryl Etherington. See, this is where I can't remember. I can watch a film and then the next day people at work talk about it and I can't remember anything about it. And yet I know that Daryl Etherington programmed Scramble or Scramble 64 with a case Scramble for analog software. There you go. Select your class. Oh, I've got to go for F1, which I think is easier. Right, Milestar gives this a whopping 3.95 out of 10. How about unlimited time? No, thank you, sir. We'll be here all day. I can't actually remember this game at all. If you're going to play a motorbike game in the C64, yeah, Super Cycle is good, but there's very few baddies. If you want to play a good one, play Speed King. That is excellent. You see, this looks alright. Yeah, it looks like the arcade one. Oh, good God, what the hell is that? That looks like nothing you've ever seen. I'm apparently doing 280 miles per hour. Was this done? Can you look, the graphics for your bike look alright when he's turning, but when he's like that, it looks like nothing on earth. It's got absolutely zero impression of speed. Do you not have some sort of boost thing? Oh, there we go. I'm now doing 300 miles an hour. Woof, look at that. 324 miles per hour, folks. Yeah, the sound's good, that's it. The game's complete wank. It's utterly uncontrollable. Right, let's get the speed up again. It's horrible. It's called Africa, how would you know? There is nothing at all. Oh Christ, we're into extended play, where you wouldn't know, there's nothing to actually give you any impression of being in Africa other than, well, we're now, oh, this is still Africa, there's trees, so therefore it must be Africa, because you don't get trees anywhere else. Your motorbike from behind, when it's like in a straight line, it looks like a kind of cluster of letters. It's weird. Evening, modelling man. How are you? Hopefully my nose isn't red. Yeah, it looked like I'd been on the drink last night. I don't know what was going on there. We shall play this until, Christ almighty, I'm on to the third level on my first go. Or is this just lap 3? Is this the same? Oh no, the graphics have changed. I've got some burnt out trees. I'm just holding the joystick forwards. And evening Kenny, how are you, Squire? I'm just holding the joystick forwards and holding the fire button, and I'm not really moving, and I've managed to reach level 3 with absolutely minimal effort. Yeah, you've got some sort of silhouette of some charred remains of trees. Yeah, Kenny and I go back years. Kenny, we've known each other since 1985. We both had a Commodore 64, and that's what formed our friendship, actually. Yeah, computers. I think most of my friends I've known has been through computers. It's a bizarre thing. Thank fuck. Anyway, that's enough of that shit. And talking to Andy, that shit, that's the end of the video, folks. Yeah, listen, sorry for the hours delayed starting. It's my pesky computer playing up with its USB ports. Hopefully Dell's going to get that fixed. Milestar, you can now go across to Nova Bugs and hopefully see a better stream where there's no bugs. So anyway, folks, listen, yeah, I probably will be back tomorrow night. I will, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night, pending no disasters, 7 o'clock until 9. Enjoy your Saturday night, folks. Until next time, as always, thank you very much for watching.